7:40 right here on your hometown station, KHTS. It's Halloween Eve. Hallows Eve, which means, especially if you have kids, your household is set to see a proliferation of sweets, treats, and chocolates, which is good news for you, but potentially dangerous for your pets. Joining me in studio to discuss the dangers of desserts for some of the most loved ones in our lives, it's Dr. Jaimie Ronchetto, perhaps better known as the Cinema Vet. How are you, Dr. Jaimie?
Hi, good morning. I'm great.
It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in like half a year, I don't think.
know.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
So talk to me about pets and sweets. Is it just chocolate that's harmful to our pets?
Well, chocolate is one of the main ones that we definitely see around this time of year. Chocolate is toxic to both dogs and cats, and it can vary depending on the type of chocolate. So the darker the chocolate, the worse the toxicity. So a very small amount of, let's say, baker's chocolate can do a lot of damage, where you would need a very much larger amount of like white chocolate. But it can vary from anywhere from just gastrointestinal upset, vomiting, diarrhea to seizures and, comatose. Yeah. So in the really severe cases that don't get treated,
so it's kind of the inverse for humans. The darker the chocolate for humans, the better it is. But milk chocolate is the least dangerous for the pets then, right?
Well, the white chocolate would be the least dangerous, yeah. But so the darker it gets, the worse the toxicity. If your dog gets into any sort of chocolate, you should definitely call your vet right away, or the vet ER if we happen to be closed. Oftentimes, just sort of triaging over the phone can happen. If you tell us like the weight of your dog and how much they ate, we can tell you if it's okay or not. But in any sort of question type of situation, you should definitely get them treated. So we would usually induce vomiting and follow up with IV fluids and some other medications depending on the situation.
How do you induce the vomiting?
There's certain medications we can give to cause them to vomit, and then that way we just get everything out of them, try to prevent them from absorbing any more of the toxin in the chocolate, and then follow-up care, supportive care.
Will they have the same reaction to like a Skittle or other sugary sweets?
No, I mean, sugary sweets certainly aren't good for them either. The other thing that we worry about is actually sugar-free candy that has xylitol in it. That is actually toxic to them as well. So it actually causes an unsafe drop in blood sugar. Oh, wow. So they become hypoglycemic, and then that can be very dangerous and life-threatening as well.
So is it just a chemical reaction? Is that why it's so dangerous to the dogs?
Yeah, it's just the ingredient in it, the xylitol ingredient itself. So sugar-free candy, sugar-free gum, those types of things that have xylitol in it. So it's always best just to keep the goodie bag up and away from our fur friends, so they can't get into anything.
And you said they're toxic to cats and dogs. What about like reptiles? Are they fine with eating chocolate or?
That's an interesting question. I don't think that they would really have the want to get into them, birds and reptiles and things like that. They, they're usually kept separate anyways, right? They're going to be in some kind of enclosure. And even if offered, I don't know that they would even eat any. That's interesting. I've never really thought about it.
Maybe an experiment. Well, from pocket pets to reptiles to the traditional cats and dogs, Dr. Jaimie and the Cinema Vet team provide medical, dental, and routine wellness checks for the furry, scaly, and slimy loved ones in our lives. Dental.
Yes.
That's a big deal, right?
Dentals are a very big deal. Yeah, dental care.
I've seen dogs with dentures. I don't know if dogs get braces or anything, but that's pretty extreme, right?
Right. I mean, we do have specialists. We have veterinary dentists that in certain cases, if dogs have a really significant overbite or crossbite or something like that that's going to interfere with their daily activities and eating, they have specialized things they can do, including braces sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah,
I love that. A dog orthodontist. I love it. The wellness checks. How often should we be taking our dogs to get them checked out?
Definitely yearly, but if they're seniors, which we say they're senior after 7, every 6 months would be best.
My dog just turned 6. Don't tell me that. Please don't. Oh, man. All right, so cinemavet.com for the full list of services. You can meet the team, and don't just take my word for it. There are client testimonials on the website, and this is how I know you guys are good. My mind was blown when I read this. One of the reviews on the website was lauding your guys' work on their family's sick hamster. First of all, how do you even diagnose a hamster?
I know.
Do you put in a little X-ray machine?
Right. It's tricky for sure. You know, there's limited things you can do for them, but you know, any critters that we can help.
Right.
It's always a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little medications like baby fills.
Yeah.
Awesome. So schedule an appointment with Dr. Jaimie and her Cinema Vet team today. Give them a call, 661-253-9300. Again, 253-9300. Also check them out, cinemavet.com, or stop by the offices on Cinema Drive in Valencia. Dr. Jaimie, thank you for coming in.
Oh, thank you so much.
And people, keep the dark chocolate away from your dogs, away from your cats, maybe your reptiles. We're not sure, but definitely keep them away from the dogs and the pets. Dr. Jaimie, thank you so much for coming in, and have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too.
Do you drink coffee in the morning?
I don't. No.
I know. I'm not used to doing the morning show, and I'm pretty wired right now. I've had like 3 cups of coffee, so yeah, I'm easing my way in.
That's all right.
Anyway, the time is 7:45 right here on KHTS. Time for a quick break. Stay tuned. A Better Life with Dr. Sanjay Gupta coming.